Do you ever feel depressed or anxious? Well, according to Sarah K. Lipson at the Boston School of Public Health, over 75% of college students will have serious mental health problems peaking at the age of 24. But do not be alarmed by these statistics, though. There are many ways to overcome sadness and emotional tribulations and turmoil and be happy. Tonight, I'd like to discuss some of the key ways to stay happy and activities you can bring into your day to day life. When it comes to talking about emotional pain and tribulation and remedying it, to find the keys to happiness are, are a vast number of ways. Tonight, I'd like to talk about some of the ways that are scientifically proven time and time again to increase somebody's emotional stability and boost positive levels of empathy, love, and compassion. Through meditating, exercising, and talking it out with other people. When it comes to meditation, science has proven this to be a well supported practice when it comes to increasing a person's emotional happiness and well being. There was once a company called CompuWare Corporations that took 60 of its employees, sent them on a meditative retreat where they would meditate 1 hour a day, 7 days a week. When these employees returned back from this retreat, they were emotionally changed for the better. They experienced a collective sense of empathy, compassion, and love for each other and everyone else around. They also experienced greater levels of peace, happiness, and well being for the body, mind, and the soul. According to Sarah Lazar, a neuroscientist, meditation at a consistent pace and practice throughout your day to day life will actually shrink control centers for the brain that are responsible for fear, irrational worry, and stress. When these are shrunken down more and more, you start to get overwhelmed with more peace, love, worry, carefree, and a happy emotional state. The next point I'd like to talk about is exercise. Now, we all know exercise is great for your physical well being, but I'd like to talk more about emotional stability and happiness. When it comes to exercise, the University of Vermont has claimed that if you exercise just for 20 minutes, your emotional stability will be increased for 11 to 12 hours afterwards. So if you're ever feeling down, exercising for 20 minutes will then increase your emotional stability for 11 to 12 hours afterwards. Let's say you're on a light or medium paced jog. If you go on a light or medium paced jog, what happens in the brain is endorphins are constantly being released at a rapid level. When endorphins are released, you are automatically extremely euphoric and have a greater sense of appreciation for things in your life and have a greater outlook on your life as a whole. You are way more optimistic. It is what they call a runner's high because it's a natural happiness that flows through you when you are exercising and taking care of yourself. The next point I'd like to talk about is talking it out with others when you are stressed and life seems too hard. Now, it is a great step for someone to muster up the courage and talk to other people and open up about what's going on with them. Nowadays, many doctors, psychiatrists, therapists, and counselors and professionals in leading studies on mental health and emotional well-being will be a complete advocate and support for those trying to talk to somebody. It could be a trusted friend, a therapist, a professional of some sort. But talking out where you're at can lead to great emotional breakthroughs. It can lead to also great an understanding of what you need to do better in life and how to change bad patterns in thinking. Another way to talk things out without actually having to release privacy to another person is by journaling. Journaling has been found to has been proven to help people pinpoint their fears, bad thinking patterns, and negative thoughts in day to day life. And after time goes on, you can begin to see the patterns and identify your worries, problems, and hardships. Once those things are identified, they become a lot simpler to deal with and crush and become happy. With all that being said, if you are a college student undergoing a significant amount of pain or hardships, it is key to know that there are facets out there for you. Meditation, exercise, and talking it out with somebody else can be an excellent start and an almost instant remedy for most.